Hi everyone, it's Dr. David. Again, you can call me Margarita. I am here waiting for my daughter to finish gymnastics, and I said, why don't I just record a little video to see how everyone is doing. And I must ask you not to look at my chin. Yesterday, I don't know how I got burned on my chin, but it is terrible. So I try to cover it up a little bit. And I wanted to see, because I keep getting these messages from new grads that are starting in med-surg units. They just got done with their boards, and I guess some of them already had like a job already in the plan, so that they're starting and they're noticing that they're struggling a little bit, not with the tasks or the all those nursing things that we have to do, but they're struggling with their preceptors, the person who is orienting them. And I didn't only get one email or message, I got multiple. And actually one of them, through my Instagram page, said that if I could make a video on what are those common things that new grads experience when they are working as a registered nurse on any unit when dealing with preceptors, or what are those things that they should expect that should not occur, but are kind of things that actually happen. Because when you hear that those older nurses that have been in the field for years and years and years, or I've seen it with even people that have been in the field for 3 years, when there's a new person on the floor, and that's with any career, I think, they always want to test that person and see how is their character, how would they react in stressful situations. So I said, I've been through it all, God knows that I have, but I'm also I have a very strong personality, and I do understand that some individuals might not share that little component that I have, but let me tell you, when they tell you that you need to grow tough skin, it is the truth. They are not lying when they tell you that. When you start as a new nurse, it is very difficult, because one, you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to see, okay, so I want to learn as much as I can, but I have to learn at the person that I'm following's pace. I want to, get my hands dirty, because, as a new nurse, you're eager to learn new things, but unfortunately it has to be at the schedule of the other person that you're following. And also you have the stress of feeling that you have to prove something, that you have to prove what you know, because you went to school, you got your BSN, or a lot of you out there have had other careers in the past, like myself. I got a bachelor's in business management and administration and economics. I did that for 5 years, and I said, that's not for me. I was super bored. I started doing prereqs, got into an accelerated 11-month BSN at a very good university, and then I started working. And I did face those things where, if I tell you, like, my preceptor, the one that I was assigned to, actually forgot that she had someone that was, that she had to kind of monitor, which was me, as a new nurse on the floor. And I would literally probably stand around the nurses station, because I didn't even know where she went. It was like she was super fast. I couldn't keep up, and it was day 3. And you know what I did? I went to the manager and I spoke with her, because you have to do it professionally, because it cannot be about yourself. You have to make it, even if it is about yourself, you have to make it seem it's a team thing. And I said, I'm a new nurse. I want to be able to learn, but I also need to be with someone that understands that is the goal, for me to be able to learn during these 8, 12, whatever weeks it is of orientation. And I feel that I'm running after her as opposed to working with her as a team. So after we had that conversation, she said, I'm going to change your preceptor, and I think that this will be a better match. And we actually even came up with like a little questionnaire that matched the personality traits of those people that have agreed to precept. And at the time, they didn't have a preceptor class, so it was a little bit harder. And after we did like that questionnaire, it was so much easier for future new grads to find the perfect preceptor. So we found the perfect preceptor for me, and I was so appreciative of her efforts. And I also had to kind of pat myself in the back because I spoke up. So there are times, especially when it has to do with your future and when you're dealing with a time frame, because you know you're going to be in orientation for a certain amount of time. And I know that you don't want to think about, oh my God, how about if I need more time? They're going to think that I don't know what I'm doing and what's going on, and am I having a problem? That is in everyone's head. So don't think that you are alone in this. We have all been there. I know the struggle because I was eager to learn, but at the same time afraid, because you've never dealt with real people, right? You've dealt with your classmate in simulations, or you've dealt with mannequins, so it's very different when you're dealing with those than when you're dealing with an actual human being. So I know, I've been there, done that. Okay, so it's very important when you are a new grad on the unit that you are matched with the correct preceptor. That is the first thing that I'm going to tell you. If you don't have the correct preceptor, you're never going to feel ready to do anything. You're going to feel that something is missing, and then you are going to lose confidence in yourself. You need to be confident in yourself. You need to go in there that first day that you are starting your new job, because you worked so hard during your year, if you did an accelerated, or your 4 years, if you did the traditional programs. Doesn't matter the amount of time. You know how much you struggled and those sleepless nights to study for those classes, for Med Surg 1, 2, 3, critical care, all that stuff. And those clinical hours, you know how much you struggled through that, and how much you had to make sure you knew for those tests, and how much you prepared for those boards. So you need to also work just as hard to find the correct person that matches your personality traits, in order to find that preceptor that is really going to listen to you. And you say, you know what, come here, Margarita, come here. Let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to do that. You shouldn't have to try to find your preceptor. Okay, you and your preceptor are a team, and the common goal for both is for you to succeed and for you to be their co-worker, right? So I need you guys to feel confident in yourself. You wouldn't have gotten this far if you weren't good. Okay, you are going to be nervous when you start a new job as a nurse. Doesn't matter where, if it's in the hospital, if it's in private practice, if it's in a school, doesn't matter where. But confidence is what's going to drive your success. You go into those floors confident. You want to, you tell your preceptor, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I am so excited to start here, and I'm so excited to have you as my preceptor. And you will see how it's going to be different. I don't want you to go in there thinking that you are less than anybody else, because you are great, you are smart, and I know that you have it in you to be that registered nurse that you dreamed of through all those sleepless nights of studying, and definitely when you were taking that NCLEX. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple of these videos and post them, because I want to make sure that your self-esteem is so high up that nobody can catch you, because you are the nurse of the future. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to be making some more videos in the coming days, and I'm going to put them up. If you have any suggestions, remember, always let me know. Put it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. I see a lot of, beautiful comments and stuff. And then, I see a bunch of views, but I don't see as many subscriptions. We're trying to grow this channel together, because I don't consider this my channel. I consider this our channel, and I will make sure I will be making videos to inspire you to understand that you are the best person for the job. All right, so I'm gonna check the comments and see what are your concerns, put them on there, and I will make sure that I address them, because how I told you before, I've been there, done that. Okay, so and remember, before I forget, Make sure you're also looking at the website at drregisterednurse.com, because for every video that I make, like I have the AV blocks video, the ABG video, the IV fluids video, I have a quiz under the nursing quizzes tab in my website. Is very interactive and fun, so it pertains to those videos. I also have a tab in the website for NCLEX questions, and I take a lot of time making them. I put up about between 10 and 15 of them every week, so go in there and try it out and see if you like them. And again, leave me any suggestions and comments, and I'll make sure to get back to you. Okay, well, I'll have a blessed rest of your week. It's almost a weekend, so that's a positive. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.